Hello, welcome back to my channel. So starting off as always, we're using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Chocolate to go ahead and fill in those eyebrows. Like I always tell you guys, I have some videos from the past that I have done my eyebrows and shown you how I do it two different ways. So if you guys want to see how I do them, then feel free to check those out. But yep, going ahead and just filling in those sparse areas, and that'll get us started. Up next, we're going to go ahead and start cleaning them. You guys know my little Q-tip thing that I do. I wet one side. Lately, I've been using, instead of water, some makeup remover, and that's been working pretty well. Now we're using our Age Rewind Concealer. This one's a little darker than my L'Oreal that I usually use to clean up my eyebrows. So I want to use this so it kind of blends in a little better and doesn't stand out so much. So first off, I'm just pressing that onto the lids. Then I'm going to apply a little to the back of my hand and take it with a smaller angled brush to really get them nice and clean. The lighting is a little off in this video. You'll see it's just a little too bright. You can't really see the concealer or anything that I'm doing here just because it's so bright. But good news is my ring light is coming in, so I'll have that for my next videos coming up. Alright, so up next we're going to go ahead and push that in with one of my Morphe brushes. Push that in right under the eyes there so everything's nice and blended out. And not to worry, I will list all the brushes I used in this video down below for y'all. You know I love lip syncing for y'all. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids, prep them for my eyeshadow, just so everything blends out a little bit better, using my NYX HD banana powder, none other than. And then we're going to take my Morphe 35W palette. We're taking that darker, it's like a brown gray color from the bottom part of the palette. And we're just going to kind of start creating our own crease. Since I do have hooded eyes, I have to make it a little higher just so you can see the eyeshadow and the shimmer and everything that we're going to do today more clearly, you know, when I open my eyes, so it's not all covered up, if you know what I mean. We're just going to keep applying that. As you can see, I'm not going too far into the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm kind of winging it out. Ugh, I cannot speak. I'm kind of winging it out on the end. There we go. Then I'm going to take from the outside corner of my eye, I think it's coming up here, and I'm going to bring it up to that wing to kind of connect it right here. This brush is by Royal Langnickel. It's one that I got from my Black Friday little set, and it works so well for this. And I'll tell you guys the name of it. It's the Mini Flat Smudge Crease Brush. And I wanted to smoke it out a little bit more, so I took the black from this palette in a smaller flat Morphe brush, and I'm just applying it to the outside V and also a little towards the inner corner as well. Now we're taking that silver color from the 35W palette, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this right all over the lid. I'm going to bring it a little bit more up to where we made that crease, just because we're going to apply the glitter up there as well. And if you want it even more pigmented, you can wet your brush too. I didn't want it too overpowering, just because I want the glitter to stand out more than this silver color. It's just basically the base for my glitter. And the 35F new palette from Morphe did come out for the show tonight too. We took that little white color in the top left of the palette, and we're just doing that in the inner corner. Now we don't want that line to be too harsh, so we're taking a clean brush and we're just kind of buffing everything out and making sure that it's nice and blended. To prime our lid for the glitter, we're using the NYX glitter primer, and it's just like a glue when you kind of put it right on your lid, and that'll help all of that glitter go ahead and stick there. So we're using the Gunmetal color for the glitter Brilliance, I believe it's called, by NYX. And we're just applying that all over the lid, up close to that little crease that we made, but not over it at all. So I just dab it all over the lid and pick up more and kind of just pack it on there nice and good. Dipping back into the 35W palette, I'm taking some more of that black there, and I'm just smoking it out a little bit more. Yeah, Kendra, you can probably put the palette down. I don't think you really have to carry it. You can probably set it down. I don't know, I'm just saying. And then of course going back with that clean brush and blending it out one last time. These videos take me so long to record because I just like mess around and I space out. Like, you guys don't realize how much stuff I cut out of these things. You don't even know. So now I'm taking the e.l.f. cream liquid liner, and I didn't want to apply too much, and plus it's hard to apply liner over the glitter, so this was a little easier for me to do. I did apply my lashes and the rest of my liner off camera. You guys will see it here. The lashes I used are Kiss lashes. The name of them are Ritzy. These Kiss lashes I love so much because they're so easy to apply, so they're really good for beginners. Now I'm applying the Smashbox primer all over my face. Then I'm going to mix two foundations, the Benefit Hello Flawless or Hello Gorgeous. I'll let you guys know down below. I didn't know. And then also my Lumi foundation, because I didn't want to be too dewy, so I wanted to mix more of one matte foundation and the dewier one together. And we're just pushing this into the skin here, applying this foundation all over this ghostly face as it appears. You guys know what time it is. It's concealer time. So cheesy. Ooh, cheese. So this is what happens when you have too much coffee in the AM. So I'm just putting this on all the areas that I want to kind of push forward. So under the eyes, on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and right in between the cupid's bow, and right on the chin as well. And just push this into the skin, my darlings. And then up next, I finally found airspun in Tacoma, and I got this in the color Naturally Natural instead of the translucent, but still works just fine. For some reason it smells like baby powder. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and bake under the eyes there, and then we're gonna start contouring the face using my NYX. This is where the lighting kind of gets a little crazy, so sorry about it. We're gonna start this contour using my NYX matte bronzer, and go ahead and apply this on the forehead, on the cheekbones, and under the jawline. I'm then going to use this bigger, fluffier brush and kind of buff this all out so it's just not a harsh line. And I did apply a little bit more bronzer onto it as well. Now the bake sesh is done, so we're going to go ahead and take a stippling brush and wipe that all off, and then blend the rest of the face together. And then up next we're going to use the Wet n Wild Illuminating highlighter, I think it's called, and I'm going to use that fan brush there, apply it to the high point of the cheekbone, down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on the forehead, and also, of course, on the upper part of the lip. So this highlighter is good if you just want a soft highlight. I don't really go for soft highlights, so but this is more for like a natural kind of glowy look. Otherwise, I usually use like Champagne Pop or So Hollywood. Those ones are more intense highlights. Now just lining the lips with the NYX lip liner. I believe this is called Pure Pink. And we're going to use the soft matte. Oh no, we are not. We're actually using ColourPop Beeper. We brought that back out. Haven't used my ColourPop Ultra Matte lipsticks lately, and I felt like this one was a perfect shade to go with this look. Alright you guys, well that is it for my smoky gray gunmetal look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, like always, down below in the comments. Please like and don't forget to subscribe if you guys have not yet. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later.